everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So everything is a psyop. Everything is about mind control. And I put this video up on my Daily Empress 5 and I retweeted it. Highly recommend. It's a long one, but it's got some really good examples of how easy it is to hijack people's unconscious by merely putting in repeated symbols, repeated pictures. It affects us more than we realize, and we consciously completely don't even realize it. And there's the reason I point this out is because, the battle for social media and censorship, this is, I believe, a main part of the reason. They want to control what we see because they want to influence us consciously and unconsciously. And they can't do that if they don't have full control over what you are exposed to. They used to have full control when it was only a few channels on a TV stations, on television. They controlled all that. They controlled the radio, and there's a lot to they have finessed how to manipulate people with all kinds of tricks that unless you know it, you'll fall for it, and we fall for it. And also on top of that, we've got the psyop, like the Megxit psyop with Harry and Meghan, playing a part of all this in the way they're manipulating the situations to make it appear as if there's all this toxicity at poor Harry and Meghan, and they manipulate every situation to play the victim in order to push censorship for anyone that questions anything about Meghan Markle and her fake pregnancies and everything else that her and Harry have done. And I have been watching how things have unfolded with this whole Yankee Wally is dead, chapter of all of this. Yankee Wally was the most attacked elderly woman. The second, besides the Queen, it was Yankee Wally who Harry and Meghan and their Sussex squad were viciously, vilely trolled, doxxed, and treated her horrendously. I mean, yeah. So we had two, people come out and claim to have been contacted by the daughter, and but there's no other proof. And then the one person who does come up with some proof from a third party about an actual death is attacked, and allegedly by someone who claims to be the daughter of Yankee Wally, but has yet to prove that. And yet at the same time, you have the Sussex squad who are watching every single tweet from the Megxit side. And I use that term loosely. I know everyone's not united in one happy group, but we never were. We've always been just individuals doing our own thing. But the daughter, who's claiming to be the daughter, doesn't have a problem with the Sussex squad and their vile comments. I mean, the Sussex squad are saying things that they're using Yankee Wally as a euphemism for dying. Like, I thought Yankee Wally happened to you. Yeah. And continue, while they're making thousands of dollars, attacking innocent people on YouTube, they turn around and accuse them of making thousands of dollars on Harry and Meghan. And the last bottom ones, I'm praying may Yankee Wally happen to all Meghan haters. Amen. You see these people, but apparently the person pretending to be Yankee Wally's daughter doesn't have a problem with these comments. Instead, she lectures the Megxit side and says, shut up, stop talking about my mother. You're just doing it for clicks. That doesn't make any sense to me. Someone whose loved one dies doesn't tell people to shut up. In fact, quite the opposite. They would encourage you to share your memories and any experiences you had with the now deceased person who's allegedly deceased. I mean, who knows really, right? I mean, I do believe Meghan's mole email much more than previous mentions of it. I still would feel better seeing some sort of either obituary or an official documentation of some sort confirming that she is indeed deceased. Because everything within this psyop has been so crazy for the past 8 years. I don't take anything for granted, and you shouldn't either, because you don't really know what you're dealing with. Who? Well, anyways, just keeping that in mind with the latest video. And thank you, TRG has done another excellent video as always with the research and what is going on here. Is this a coincidence that we have someone whose death and then suddenly Meghan appears in a church? The satanic mockery. I mean, Yankee Wally did study theology, have a degree in theology, which I think made her a target for these Satanists. I do believe they're all Satanists, the Sussex Squad, Harry and Meghan. Yeah, what's going on here? Is she mocking the death there? Obviously, we know Meghan's not a Christian. She hangs out with Muslims before all this. So what's the deal with this stunt of posting her picture by a lefty reporter? So Meghan in cahoots with a reporter in Chicago, which is a very communist place, with someone who is potentially running for president in 2028. TRG researched this reporter. She was with him throughout the years covering. Try again. TRG researched this reporter, Natalie Martinez, and she works very closely with this man, Rahm Emanuel. And so she suspects possibly that Meghan is looking to try to get some political position, some prominent political position with him. So let's find out. Let's look at the cards and see what Megalodon, the PSYOP queen, what was she doing in Chicago and posting this church pic of herself, pretending to be a Christian. A Catholic, no less. And they hate Catholics the most. And I have gone back to the nail polish. You can see, get the gold back. Try this out for a while. I was staying away for a while because I'd heard putting nail polish on, maybe not the healthiest thing, but YOLO, right? So let's take a look here. What was Megalodon doing? What was she doing there? What was her main reason for being in Chicago? That was a lame cover story. I mean, I get the feeling, I don't think a lot of leftists are practicing Catholics. It just doesn't, they invaded a Christian church, right? With that reporter, what's that guy, Dom Lemon, and the head of BLM. They actually invaded a Christian church to protest. And now Meghan, who's definitely with these people, is now pretending to be a good Catholic Christian girl again. And only under the Trump administration. That's all I gotta say. Anyways, what was Meghan really doing there? Oh, death. It was partly to mock Yankee Wally, I think. Death card. I think. Yeah. King of Cups. Also something for Prince William, royal family, like a message to them, signal to them. And 10 of Wands, work. Work playing the ultimate victim of a witch burned at the stake, which she should be. Bring back witch burning. Bring it back. We need asylums again, and we need witch burning again. We need Megalodon up there, the witch. So, yeah, the witch was a working. Now, this could also be that, what's his name? I'm forgetting his name already. Manuel Rahm or whatever. Sucking up to him. So the death could also pertain to, moving on from pretending to be a royal and a cook to working with this man. Well, here we go. Part 2, because my camera cut out or something went wrong, didn't record. So instead of doing a tarot reading over again, I should never do it twice, I'm going to use Lenormand this time and get a more clear answer. Because I think we want to just look into, was she there to see Emmanuel Rahm, or Rahm Emanuel? And I can't get that name right. Let's see. I'm going to do a yes/no spread with Lenormand. Let's just get to the bottom of it. Was she there to see Emmanuel Rahm? Is that the real reason she was there in Chicago? I may get a no. It could be someone else. It could be Obama or her handlers or whoever. Clinton, who knows? Let's see. Was Megalodon there to see Emmanuel Rahm? Let's see what the cards show. So I get Secrets, the book. Yeah, it was definitely something secret there. She was there for Star, and she put it up on the internet and published it out. She wanted this secret meeting to go out far and wide. Tree. Organization here, something she wants to grow. Tree is spirituality as well. So she's there for something secret, wanting, but in reality, she put out on the internet that it was a religious ceremony for her alleged godson, but it was a girl in the picture at her first communion, so it didn't really make much sense. So the first basis of what she was doing there, something spiritual, putting it online, social media here. But the real reason remaining secrets. Uh, Next, we get the heart, something meeting with someone important to her, or for a reason that's very important to her, and death card, the coffin, not death, coffin card, which often means death, or I say it can mean death, but it also is about endings and letting go of something, letting go of her past life to pursue perhaps her new, or reigniting her passion for politics. These two cards together can also talk about a non-existent relationship, i.e., if she was meeting with him, which this card will tell us if she was, it's someone that she doesn't have a relationship with, but she went there to try to develop one. And did she go there to see him? Oh, the snake. Well, that's her, but it's also a negative card for a no. So, it looks like she was there not to see Emmanuel Ram. Something else going on here, some other secretive reason. That is why she was there posing for a non existent relationship she has apparently with a journalist, or a lefty journalist. The snake talks about doing something to be toxic, deception, or trying to attract someone. So even though she didn't see him when she was there, she could have been using her hand. Obviously that woman, the journalist, was very close with him or worked with him. So Megalodon could be putting this out to reach him. That, oh, look at, this person who you work with. Look at their friend over here. It's close friends with Meghan Markle, right? So she could have just gone there for this stunt to try to use her PR to reach him, which is what Meghan does. She weaponizes her PR to attack people and also to try to draw people in, right, to get them to do what she wants or meet her or whatnot. Yeah, so I don't think she saw him, but I think she was trying to influence him with this deception of this non-existent godchild that she is allegedly has, and putting that out on the internet and saying, "Oh, look how it's attacked." That Child Safety Act. Yeah, right. Which I'm sure they're for anyways. Let's try someone else that we know Meghan is in with. Obama's. Or some other, let's say some other political person, so, because it could be anyone really, a lot of people. Was Meghan there for politics? Was she trying to pursue her political career here, meeting someone there, if not exactly him? All right, and this time I get travel, taking that boat over. Anchor, career, moving forward in her career here, something new or or concerning a child. Using a friend here, an alliance of some sort, in a church. Was she doing some political? Oh, I get the coffin. I get another no. I get another negative card. Wow. Wow. All right. Well, it wasn't Meghan's political career, but it is something. It's something to do with a career, but something again new or with the children somehow. And yeah, but it wasn't. She wasn't there meeting someone to for her political career at this point. I guess she was really there to see this friend of hers somehow, this religious friend here. I think maybe. So I would say this. I would say Meghan is very strategic. So she didn't exactly make this trip for her to do something right now towards her political career, but she's making the connections. She's feeding the friendships that she needs to go into a political career. So she, even though this particular trip that she took was not, she was not doing anything specific to um, lobby, I guess, for a political position. She's working her way up to that. She's greasing the wheels here. She's sucking up. She's kissing up to political people on the outside to work her way in. That's how Meghan does it. So there you have it. That is what I see. So, not that she's not going political, but just that this particular one trip, in and of itself, had a different agenda. But I think leading to that further goal down the line is what I'm going with. Anyway, so there you have it. That is what I see because Gavin Newsom didn't work out, obviously. But there you have it. So I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.